Welcome to. Well, I kind of ruined the intro because it said press any button, and my record hotkey counts as a button. But never mind. Welcome to Blasphemous. Blasphemous is a 2D um, Metroidvania that just kind of gives a really creepy Dark Souls vibe. I mean, I don't like to say everything's like a. I don't like to say things are like, oh, this is so like that, or. But yeah, this just has elements of Dark Souls in it. And yeah, it's good. I've played about an hour of it, and I really wanted to. I wanted to. I don't know, have a go. So let's get started. So the pilgrimage. Let's see. There's my. Oh, get the fucking cursor off the screen. That's my. That's my file that I've started, and let's start on number 2. There we go. There's a cutscene, I think. So I'll look at that and then come back in a second.
Because it is my guilt, I claim you, grievous miracle. Make my chest hurt with regret. Forge your punishment and nail it deep. Shape my guilt once again.
And thus, guilt, repentance, mourning, and every pain of the soul of all kind were visibly and tangibly manifested everywhere and in all of us. Sometimes in the form of blessing and grace, sometime in the form of punishment and corruption. That divine will, equally pious and cruel, which we could not and will never be able to unravel, was called the miracle.
So this is the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow. I'll use LB to get up. And here we are. So we have biliary flasks. Press LB to consume one of your biliary flasks and recover vitality. These consecrated flasks are refilled by kneeling in a prière-deux. Find empty vessels to increase the amount you can carry. So this is the first comparison you can make to Dark Souls. The game's healing is done via refillable flasks that you can only refill by resting on one of these. They're called prières-deux, but they're essentially just the same as bonfires in the Dark Souls series. So yeah, this is us. We are. You'll find out his name in a second, or what you'd call him in a second. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. We can move left, right, jump, duck, parry, slash, and then slide. Slide isn't actually told you can do that until a little bit later in the game, but it really makes the first boss fight I found a lot easier because I didn't know you could slide in it. The first boss fight was a fucking nightmare for me because it did. Yeah. So here we go. So A to jump, and then this is another cool feature, the ledge hang, which is not something you usually see in some Metroidvania. You know, I'm just a fucking dingus. You do get told about it. Then why did I think to use it in the boss? You know, I'm just fucking stupid. So yeah, slash and slash. So this is a prière-deux. I really don't know if I'm saying that right, but whatever. Press Y to rest at a Priadu, saving your game and refilling your health and flasks. Upon death, you will respawn at your last visited Priadu. Resting will cause enemies to respawn. So yeah, we'll rest here. Cool little animation. And we'll move on to the next room. This is the first boss of the game. Warden of the Silent Sorrow. Just gotta keep away from him when he's slamming his thing on the ground. As you saw there, if you manage to get 3 hits on the same enemy, you do a slightly stronger attack. Ah, close to getting it, perfect. Eternum? I don't know how you say that AE thing, but yeah. If you hadn't realized it yet, this game is fucking weird. So now we have defeat the fifth warden and the Silent Sorrow. We can progress further into this area, which is you about switches to open up areas. The Holy Line, and now we have a recurring character.
Regretful be the heart, Penitent One. The anguish of the eldest brother has now come to an end. I am Deo Gracias, witness to and narrator of the acts of the grievous miracle. Such is my penance, as yours is silence. The cradle of affliction is what you seek. This can be found in the mother of mothers of the churches. It is a remote place separated from the rest of these lands by a great sacred and forbidden door. Even a wise penitent like me knows nothing of what lies beyond those high walls. However, what I do know is that, according to the rule, one must carry out the 3 humiliations to gain access to what they guard. One of them must be performed in the high mountains, covered in thick blankets of snow and ice. Another in the depths of a dark, entombed church where the sleeper lies. And the last one, at the end of the trail, carved by moans that claw their way out of an iron spiral, in the bowels of the bell named Hondo that grows into the earth. Take this thorn and place it on the handle of your sword. If, when the time comes, as you grip your weapon firmly, you notice that it wounds you and makes you bleed, having grown, with more thorns sprouting from it, writhing over the figure of the Father carved into the knob, that will mean that you are at the mercy of the grievous miracle, whether for its punishment or its forgiveness.
So I have acquired a thorn. which is like inventory. You can check out the items you have found so far in your inventory while pressing play. While playing, press. I think that's like start something. I don't really understand what the buttons are called on an Xbox controller. So as you can see, quest items: Thorn, small gift from Deo Gracias, nailed into the effigy of the Twisted under your the guard of your sword. The thorn arises from the miracle. From the miracle, feed on the thorns arisen from the miracle. Sorry, feed on the sin and guilt growing with the burden that its bearer carries. We can press Y to read a little bit more about it. Deo Gracias says, farewell. Brother Abbot, you know that I have been a scribe in this abbey since I was but a weak child. I have written about our church, our saints, and our miracle of the greatest pain. I must inform you that I have made the decision to leave, although I intend to continue writing. In these walls I cannot be a true witness of the works of the miracle. I need to appreciate with my own eyes your holy works. I will be a teller of the miracle wherever it takes me, rain or shine, or scorching sand under my bare feet. So yeah, we got loads of different collector thorns, collector magics. Yeah, so let's move on. Got another prayer dude. And let's get to the first proper screen of the game outside of the... Alright, so not too difficult, those guys. You try on this one, so you can. Okay, those are the ones that just walk you. These guys, yeah. So here we go. Advanced technique: parry, counter attack, retribution. Press RB to parry. This maneuver allows you to counter weak attacks and deflect heavy strikes. During a counter, press X the moment of impact to perform a retribution, increasing the force of the blow and stunning some enemies. So let's see. See, there we go. See how the second one wasn't quite as an impressive blow as the first one. So yeah. Oh. Ah shit, that was a special one. You can like do these like almost like finishers on enemies when they're in that sort of glowy red stage. So be careful here because there are some dinguses trying to get us. Alright, here is another mechanic. You have acquired a Vidva. Alright, so in order to use this prayer, open the inventory and equipment. So here we are, prayers. The Diales of the Forsaken Hamlet. I don't know what that fucking says actually though. Song that filled the air during the festivities of a lost age. Its power finds its way through the floor, continues through the walls and ceilings, harming the enemies of the Penitent one. The ringing of a laced shell horn used to precede this chant, but now only silence remains. No. The ringing of a laced shell horn used to precede this chant, but now only silence remains. So we can press Y. So, whether in rain, sun, or wind, may this land blessed be. Whether walking or in deep sleep, may this land blessed be. Whether by day or in obscurity, may this blessed land be. So, we'll put that. Prayers and fervor. Equip a prayer in your inventory and then press LT to invoke it. Prayers and some combat techniques use up fervor. Attack and execute enemies to fill up your fervor bar. So the fervor bar is that blue one underneath our health bar. So we can go over here, or not, just get fucking thrown around like a potato. Don't worry, we'll use that in a second. Once we get... Here we go. Yeah, that still wasn't the best demonstration. We can't get this at the moment because we don't have any sort of movement ability, but we'll get one soon, I think. Excuse me. Okay, so let's see if we can use our bollocks. One of the collectibles. So, Children of the Moonlight, you can find them caged all over Custodia. You can release them with any technique at your disposal. That is very important, that last bit. Because with some of the abilities you'll get later on, I only assume that you can get them in different manners than just slashing them with your sword, like we just did there.
There is no answer to our plea. The miracle has forsaken us, and my ornate throne turns its back on those who await here.
Okay, so now we are in Albero. So press the button that we didn't use last time to open your map. So as you see, we are in a map, so we were in the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow, and then we went through the Holy Line, and now we are in Albero. So you can see the legend. So Penitent 1 is the blue square, which we are here. The little gold houses and sort of things that the Priest does, and then Guilt and Confessor will come back to later, as well as the other things. Like we'll go over them as we come to them. So let's use this Priest do. And we'll move into this church. Alright, so we gotta talk to this guy.
Sorrowful be the heart, Penitent One. Welcome to Albero, sanctuary to this humble brotherhood of the Kisses of Wounds.
Kisses of Wounds.
Few remain here who can still employ it, but Tirso is my name. There are few of us who still care for the sick and ailing. With devout kisses, we bless the wounds of those who seek our protection. Thus both we and they remain at the mercy of the miracle. Time outside these walls passes by strangely. In sundowns, we need not contemplate. But if your penance happens to carry you under said skies, be so kind as to bring us some ingredients for our ointments. The will in the miracle shall show you which ones they are.
So that is our first, I don't think it shows it anywhere, but that is our first sort of side quest, to find some ingredients for these guys' miracles. This is a dove skull. Dove skull is one of our rosary beads. So our rosary beads are equip rosary beads in your rosary to improve characteristics of the Penitent One. Find additional knots to increase the number of beads you can equip. So the dove skull. Skull of a bird drilled as a collet. Its apparent frailness slightly strengthens the Penitent One's defenses. That morning, when the bonfires were lit and the convicts were raising their ghastly pleas to the indifferent inquisitors, a white dove came down from heaven and perched on the shoulder of a prisoner, where it stayed until it burned with him. So we'll equip that, get a little bonus to our defenses. We need to go down, I think. First is probably the best way to go. More of these kissers. So like there are secret entrances that I've obviously not found because I've not played a lot of this game. This is actually the first basically blind playthrough on the channel. So yeah, so we go left here and we find a mea culpa and another cutscene.
Penitent One, you who carry the painful guilt in your cracked hands, lend it to us and alleviate our burden. Lend it to us and wipe away our tears. Because it is an act of penitence.
So yes, we give the sword to the ladies on the wall. Makes perfect sense. Virtue of mea culpa hath ascended. Visit mea culpa shrines to increase the power of your sword. You can also spend tears of atonement to unlock combat techniques. Visit additional shrines and increase mea culpa strength to access more powerful techniques. So see, we can go to press Y, pray at the statue, pray at it, and then here we are as the different techniques we can unlock. They're kind of expensive. The only one we could get is Sinful Wrath if we were to... Oh, we can get Weight of Sin as well. So Sinful Wrath is concentrates the power of mea culpa on the blade, allowing the Penitent One to release its full potential in a single but incredibly devastating attack. So it's like a charge-up shot. Charge-up slice. And then the way is Sin takes the advantage of speed of fall to perform a powerful plunge attack. So we press, as it says there, press down and X while falling. We'll be able to fall on someone and slice and dice them. We've also got Last Words. Penitent 1 performs a 4th combo finish attack. So we've only currently got 3 combos. So with this we get a 4th combo. 4-hit combo rather than a 3-hit combo rather. And then Sacred Thrust, the Penitent 1 takes advantage of the dodge impulse to thrust Mea Culpa at the enemy furthest away. I don't quite understand this one, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually. This is locked, so we can't go that way. And then so we go to the right again. This is one of the secrets I found, where we can pick up another rosary, I think. Ah, no, this is a collectible. So this is Calcignaeum of Persian, the bandit. Feared by his countrymen, Persian attacked roots without distinction between rich or poor, and always alone. The day he dragged himself to Albero, on the brink of death, no one took pity on him. These are like bones, I think. I think that's what they are supposed to be. And they are, bones. They're like, they're always about someone, and they always have a story attached to something. So maybe we'll find out exactly what they are later. Alright, so this is the Desecrated Cistern, which I think is not the place we're supposed to be going yet. So we'll go that way. We'll have a look at this first, I guess. This is... Ah, yeah, okay. I completely forgot about this. This is where we obviously store the bones. So obviously once we collect all of them, we'll be able to unlock this. Looks like a chest there, maybe? But yeah, well, maybe we'll be able to find them all. Alright, so enough of that. Let's go left, up to the top and right, because that'll be the place we're supposed to leave. Actually, wait, I'm not 100% sure if it's up to the up to the up. I don't know if it's here or down one. We gotta go. So let's quickly have a peek out here. Not here. So easy saw, and there's another one of those Children of Moonlight. Can't quite reach that one yet. We haven't got any ranged sort of attacks to hit things with. So obviously we need to go this way.
Thou hast called upon the winch of the Order of the True Shrine. In this place, we gather the remains of those who were separated and forgotten, so we can grant them holy burial, as our charitable rule prescribeth. Help us these poor souls, O Penitent One in silence. The Order blesses you.
So obviously we need to do something about our bodies or something. I'm not really sure what he was on about. So let's just continue. And pick up another. There's some more goodies on the floor. So this is Phalanx of Brannon the Gravedigger. Brannon Joshua Mullins. Brannon Joshua Mullins dug at the graves of hundreds throughout his life, whether friend, family, or foe. But when the chaos arose, there was no one left to return the favor. Poor guy. Alright, so this is Wasteland of the Buried Churches. These are the before mentioned enemies that have the heavy attacks that you can't parry, so you have to just yeah. These might be the bodies. Can you see they're twitching? That the guy was mentioning there. So maybe if we put them out of their misery, might get a reward of some kind. Yeah, that was great, Jamie. Nice one. So yeah, move swiftly over. Got the guys in the floor. Kind of like Doug Trio, but a lot more macabre. And this, I think this down here is, yeah, Spike, so we'd have to come back around this way. So we'll go right and then come back from the from below it. I feel like I might need to turn down the music though, it's fucking loud as shit. Okay, yeah, I need to actually press the parry button. Nice. Oh, actually, there wasn't actually down it, was there? No. Nope, we are good to go. Oof. Let's do a bit of platforming, which is probably going to become a bane of my existence later on. Scoop-a-doop downwards. Yeah, let's go down because the down was the down was the way we saw that big guy that I'm kind of interested in. He's guarding, so we'll go down first, and then we might call it after we find our next create do. Because looking at time, I think it's been at least 25 minutes, so I kind of get these people out of their misery. Alright, so we can't. Okay, we'll have to use our first. Ow. Okay. Just. I was close. I got kind of close there, I think. Yeah. Alright, so pick this up. This is whatever the fuck that is. Uvula of Proclamation. Kind of embarrassed about that word. When the Uvula is equipped, you have a chance of earning Tears of Atonement while destroying an object. So the tears, which are currency, we get a chance to earn them when we hit items like these Unfortunate Souls. We get a chance to earn them. So moving, as you see, none of the enemies respawn. They only respawn when you pray a pre-do. So we have a little bit of breathing room when backtracking. Let's move on to the right here. Again. Smush that guy. Put that guy out of his misery. Three slices there. Easy peasy. That shard of moonlight. Okay, so we press and hold down. You usually sometimes see what's below you, but this looks like it actually just might be a bottomless pit, so let's move on to next room. Or maybe you can't see what's below you. I'm pretty sure I saw what was below me earlier. Alright, let's look up first. Ah, bollocks, I did it again. I don't know what causes that, so I never get like a chance to actually experiment with it, because it just surprises me, so I automatically press the X or whatever to select the swing again. Oh, minor jumping puzzle. Let's go. Not even any big issue. Big issue. Exemplaris excommunicatus. I can't speak Latin, but it basically means I'm dead. Alright, let's press A, and then we will learn about the way the game deals deaths. So first it tells me you can dodge. Doesn't really help when I'm dealing with jumping puzzles, but yeah. Okay, so moving swiftly back to the way we came. Yeah, it was the bottom row. See if this guy has anything more to say after we've destroyed those.
In this place, we gather the remains. Help us, these poor souls.
Yeah, it's same exactly what we've seen earlier. Yeah, so let's move swiftly through the area that we've already just been through, which is most of this bit. There's a bit here that I don't remember seeing the stack downwards. Maybe I have to look at that at some point. But yeah. Alright, yeah, so these guys are still not moving, so we can leave that. Oh my god. Alright, sorry. I fucking suck. Alright, here we go. So, accumulation of guilt. When the Penitent one dies, erring in his penance, a guilt fragment is anchored in the world. The weight of guilt accumulates and reduces the gain of fervor and tears of atonement, as well as the maximum fervor. Collect guilt fragments to recover, or find some and erase your burden. So as you can see in the top left, where we have our fervor bar, part of it has been locked off by, you know, the weight of our sin, essentially. Just us being shit. So let's quickly progress, and I'll show you what it looks like when so this is, as mentioned before, a fragment of sin, fragment of guilt rather. There we go, that's a bit better. So these are all not moving anymore, so we can move swiftly to the right. Nice. Yep, and up we go. So yeah, as you can see on the legend, guilt is the red bar here that we have, obviously the red sort of S sort of symbol, which is our guilt. Alright, so yeah. Yeah. I remember this bit downwards. This is the bit that requires, yes, us to smash that contraption on the right, which we can't do because we don't have a ranged attack or any way of attacking through fences. Okay. So yeah, we've still got one guilt weighing on our soul, which means we are not 100% on our guilt bar is not okay. Our guilt bar isn't properly refilled yet. So alright, so we went up and died. So I want to try that puzzle again. It's not too difficult. I think I'll be able to do it a second time. I just need to prep my jumps a little bit. Okay, yeah, rather than just sky stepping. So yeah, the guilt fragments are never in awkward positions. They're always like at safe locations for you to collect them. So yeah, what we need to do is sufficiently go down the ladders and left rather than jumping from the top of the ladder, which will lead us to a suspiciously Jesus-looking fella who will give us the Heart of Virtuous Pain. Heart of the Virtuous Pain, sorry. Equip a sword heart in Mea Culpa to modify its properties. They grant powerful upgrades, but this always comes at a price. So, Heart of the Virtuous Pain sword core, blessed defensive prayers, can be inserted into Mea Culpa, boosts the blocking stand, increases its duration, but exposes the Penitent one longer to enemy attacks. The works and graces of the sorrowful miracle. Second verse. The wind blew strongly through the fractures of the cathedral. The great tree had originated, lifting the ash, creating dense grey clouds, hiding hiding the whole mother church and drowning her in a deep darkness of lead. The ground began to tremble. Then a terrible cry was heard from the depths of the mountain of ash, and that cry was joined by more and more. Guttural screams, minimal roars, monsters, and one which was heard above all, the scream of an old man, which resounded gravely as out of the throat of a giant. Fun, not so fun fact. I kind of like really wish I could be a voice actor. That sounds really gay, but that'd be well cool. It's like just a job. So this way, I'm pretty sure is the way to. Yeah, this is the way we've got to go for one of the 3 humiliations we've got to do. Yeah, so wall climbing. Press square. Keep trying to say square. I did square. Square. Press square. So press X when jumping against certain surfaces to thrust your sword into the wall. While hanging, press A to jump or RT to jump down. See. Alright, so here is a pre-edit. I'm going to sit and do that. And then thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.